Hey guys, what's up? This is Casey from Digital Titans, and hope you're all doing good. I was just doing my research on marketing automation, and as all of you know, that marketing automation is not the future; it's the present. If you think, or if you happen to think that marketing automation is the future, you're already living in the past. Is a famous quote that's going around in the digital marketing community. If you start looking at marketing automation, agreed there are hundreds of tools. Agreed there are chatbots. Things can go a little crazy and overwhelming if you're especially listening to these things for the first time. But there are four broad elements that you need to look at to support your automation in 2020, if I may say so. There are four most essential pillars to marketing automation. One being an effective social media setup that you have. It could be the platforms that you have registered on. It could be the tools that you use to post on social media frequently, scheduling your posts. It could be anything. It could be anything related to getting your social media tasks done in time. Whether you're on a holiday, whether you're working from home, doesn't matter where you are, but your post should go up on social media platforms. So that's number one. You need a setup like that. The second thing that is most important is when it comes to marketing automation is ensuring that you have a system in place where you have a CRM and that takes care of email marketing also, which means that no data can go without capturing. I mean, you can't afford to do that, especially in these times. So you need to have a sound CRM system. Most of them offer a free setup to start with, like Zoho and HubSpot. They have a free setup to start with. Along with that, you also need an email marketing system that lets you get those emails out there, start looking at people's behavior, and then understanding what happens. You also need to remember that I'm going to make another video on this, but you also need to remember that people's behavior, especially your customers' behavior, will definitely change during this situation because until today, we have not had certain conversations in terms of virtual meetings, in terms of work from home, and we did not, we took things for granted, but without you, I mean, even before you realize they're here. So you can't afford to imagine that your user base will behave the same pre-COVID. Their behaviors will definitely change. So you have to factor in that as well. Now, leaving these two things aside, the third and the most important thing that I thought should be an element in your marketing automation systems is a feedback system where you start listening to what your customers are already saying. So you need to be wary of what their pain points are, what their aspirations are, what are they expecting, what are the expectations out of your customers, of your brand. Now you need to have constant mechanism to have surveys sent out, collect as much data as you can, get personalized and get them personalized and start capturing as much data as possible. And the fourth and the most important element is to have a chatbot in place. There are two things which I really wanted to put in this video, especially in terms of data points. 67 to 70% of people said that they're likely to buy from a company who they follow on social media, right? Now that's important. That's how social presence has become. And along with that, people also prefer to interact and engage with a chat bot than having to speak to somebody over the phone or to wait for an email to come out in 24 hours or 48 hours. So make sure you have these four elements balanced and you need to have these four elements present for your automation game to even begin in 2020. Hope you like this, and if you have any questions and feedback, please don't hesitate. I'll see you around. Cheers.